YouTubers, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. This was sent to me by my man Andrew Baker, who's in Sydney on the ground. We'll have him on the show sometime next week to help us discuss the collapsing markets and what is happening. Oh my goodness. So guys, you know, when I play the markets and stuff, I'm playing it out of my money I could lose type of thing. So I don't know if I should buy more because it's collapsing. And is it blood on the streets? Is it a deal? Bitcoin's recovering, but anyways, we're not going to get to that right now. We'll have our Bitcoin expert through the week on the show too. So, sorry. Anyways, I'm getting bombarded with Christmas messages. Merry Christmas if you haven't heard it from me yet, to you and your family. I love you guys very much. So, Sydney Olympic Park residents evacuated amid concerns of building may collapse. Oh my God. And you pay $1 million for a one-bedroom with no parking. Up to 3,000 residents have been evacuated from multiple buildings at Sydney Olympic Park amid loud cracking noises being heard within recently completed the Opal Tower apartment building, sparking fears of a collapse. An emergency operation launched on Monday afternoon remains in place with the exclusion zone set up. That includes the train station and neighboring apartment buildings as engineers, firefighters, and paramedics entered the building to assess its structural integrity. Wow. Okay, Andrew, I know you watch my channel. Buddy, if you could get out there on the street and we do a live stream with you out in front of this building, maybe you could film for us and show us what's going on the live stream. Kind of give us an update here on the ground. I'm pretty sure everybody in the world would like to see what's happening with these millions of condos going up all over the world, and we like to see millions of dollars for a condo. People will like to see. Sorry, guys, I am getting bombarded with Merry Christmases all over. Oh, God, it keeps going, but that's okay. I love you guys. Anyways, it's not going to be done in minutes. Hopefully, it doesn't take much longer than hours, said Fire Rescue North South Wales spokesperson Greg Wright. As the assessment got underway Monday evening, concerns were raised over the 33-story residential building on Brushbox Street next to Australia Avenue about 2:45 p.m. Guys, if you're watching this in the future, like way in the future, can you change that road to Mike Martin's Street? I want to get a street named after me in Australia. Anyways, a number of residents fled the building after hearing cracking noises throughout the morning. Police said in a statement, Fire and Rescue North South Wales and police attended the scene after establishing the presence of a crack on level 10. The building evacuated the remainder of the residents, setting up a 250-meter exclusion zone. Police said that engineers had informed them the building had moved 1 to 2 millimeters, but it was unclear that the further movement had occurred or would potentially occur. Imagine, it's like being on the Titanic when it hits the iceberg. You start hearing all this cracking and you're like, iceberg, straight ahead. Thank you. In addition to the exclusion zone, water and gas have been shut off to the tower, being isolated from the power grid as engineers were sent into the building to assess the structural integrity, Mr. Wright said. Fire Rescue have deployed laser building monitoring equipment to check for movement, he said. Engineers have indicated that the building may have moved up to 2 millimeters. Residents from the nearby properties were also evacuated in the area. Oh my God. Oh my God. Merition, the operator of the nearby Botania building, told residents in his email that there is a potential for the tower collapse. 1 kilometer radius has been evacuated. Kind of reminds me of Building 7. Bonatia residents, Taluski, 26, I don't even know if I pronounced that right, said he and his wife, Christina, 27, were on their way home from lunch when they noticed all roads were blocked off and police were guarding the entrance to their own building. We had a dog in the apartment, he said. The cops and at the entrance said if it's a child, they would get it out, but if it's a dog, they wouldn't. A couple were told to expect wait for 1 to 4 hours, but it could be as long as a couple of days. How do they get the dog out to poo and pee and why do you have a dog in a condo? Oh my God! Before they could go back inside, depending on the verdict from some engineers. Meanwhile, the police were documenting were documenting children from nearby childcare businesses as they were taken from the scene. A total of 55 children were evacuated to another building before being released to their families. An evacuation center has been set up for residents at the Royal Agricultural Society Center, with welfare services on hand to assist with rehousing. What a nightmare! What a nightmare, people! Holy smokes, this is an absolute nightmare. And I think we're going to see this come more and more because a lot of the, I'm not saying all builders, but a lot of builders are cheaping out, trying to get as much as they can off this and as fast as they can. They're trying to build as fast as they can. And a lot of people, especially with the that are walking away from the deposits, those builders are trying to speed up building so they can see who they can get to come and buy those buildings that people put down on. And whoever walks away, they keep the deposits. But this is becoming a nightmare. So is speed building the problem? Are people, like, I mean, people are overpaying. A condo in that place should be, a 2-bedroom should be like $250,000. It shouldn't be more than that. Everyone's like, oh, Mike, what do you... Well, because that's what people could afford to pay. After all the taxes, deductions, and all this crap. You're lucky in Australia you don't pay property tax. I know you pay stamp duty, but you don't pay property tax like here in the West. We pay for a condo like that. We're paying like $1,000 a month, $800 a month, depending on what city it's in. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I would like to know. I think it's very important to know what is happening, and if you're in that area, make us a video. We'll live stream you on anytime. You just let me know if you're in that area, and if I'm not with family or I'm not out of town or something, I would do a live stream with you over Skype, and we will live stream it for the world to see. It's Mike Martin's 1980 is my Skype. Let me know what you guys think. Comment below. I'd like to know. Love you guys very much. Merry Christmas and all. Hopefully these people are safe. And we're seeing this building collapse all over China with the amount of ghost buildings they have. Luckily, no one lives in those buildings, but this is different. Humans are at risk, and so are families and dogs. I hope that dog's okay. Comment below. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.